Hello everybody, this is Irene from Trinkle's Garden and Home Life. I'm just want to come out here and do a quick tour of the garden. It's about 78 degrees right now, so it feels really nice. So let's head on out to the garden over here. Let's head into the garden. There was a lot of noise out here before, but as we walking into the garden, we got some green, that's a green bell pepper plant, and it's in a Cali Kim Smart Pot. Over here, I got one pepper off of it. I already harvested. I'm not sure if I see any more. I don't see any flowers or anything. I had a little bit of problems with a deer coming over here. They don't touch it when it's wrapped in this foil and stuff like that. But these are banana peppers. And as you can see, I have one banana pepper on there. I actually had 4 coming. And when I came back the next day, the deer had taken them. Okay, so I wrapped it back up with this foil. Over here, we have the eggplant, and as you can see, I have one on there coming, so I'm looking forward to that. The okra is finally starting to grow. Hopefully this summer I'll get plenty of okra. Over here is another one, and these have a red stem, so these are the red okras. I have one little itty bitty Georgia collard. This is my sweet 100 tomato plant, and as you can see, it's plenty of tomatoes on there. I've gotten plenty off, and there's plenty more coming. Over here, it says Cubanelle pepper. There's a pepper here, if you can see on this side, down there. Yeah, it's coming. I already took one off. It was pretty big. There's some Swiss chard I planted down there, and a lavender plant that's been there for a while. I chopped it up so it's looking kind of rough right now. These are a bunch of tomatoes that I started in the house. I actually need to put this pen back, cover them back up so they won't be eaten. I don't remember exactly what kind they were, but there you go. And here I planted some stevia and some lily-put zinnias. Over here, this is a very short watermelon bush, and it's actually starting to flower, as you can see. And there's an apple cucumber plant along there and there with it. Here's a tomato in this veggie bag. I chopped it, it kind of broke during the little windstorm, so I stuck it in here to see if it's going to survive. And it actually has one tomato on there. You can see there. We'll come back to the veggie pod. We'll make that last. Here, I'm not quite sure what's in this pot, but I did just plant a sunflower seed in there. Here I have some tomato plants here. Here's actually a tomato coming there, and if you can see down there, right there, there's a tomato, and there's another one over there, back there, coming. I think the deer have been munching on my flowers. Here's the cucumbers. I kind of opened them up today so the bees can pollinate them, because I see actually some baby cucumbers coming. If you can get close, you can kind of see them right there and there. So hopefully I'll finally get some cucumbers. Over here in this bag, I planted some spinach. I don't see no sign of them. I only planted them a couple days ago, but we'll see if they come. Spinach is the hardest thing for me to grow. I think I was successful with them 1 year so far. Here's the squash plant. Is looking kind of rough, but there is a couple of squash coming and growing in there, so looking forward to that. I have harvested quite a few strawberries off of this. There's none on here now, but mostly this whole thing, the majority of is strawberries on here, but there's none. I took them all off, but except for the ones that are coming. You can kind of see right there, strawberry coming on this side. There's a few more strawberries coming down there, a few more blooms, pretty flowers. Okay, I'm trying to move fast so the camera won't get overheated. Down here, I think I have some kind of, this might be some kind of squash, but I have to wait to see what's going to come out of there. This was a pepper. I think it's another pepper coming somewhere. Oh yeah, down there you might see it. And this is pretty oregano. Ooh, there is a red kind of bug over here. Do you see it? I've never seen nothing like that before. I wonder what that is. Ooh, never seen it before. But this is a bunch of jalapeno. Jalapenos are in here, if you can see. Down here is Cajun bells, and this little plant is kind of loaded with it. My lemon tree, I'm not sure how it's going to do. Fig tree is blooming out, but it hasn't produced anything. There's a little pretty lily put zinnia there. These are Shishito Peppers, and there's quite a few on there. I done harvested from the kale already. I have to watch these critters. These are my blueberries. In here, I got them, trying to keep them away from the jag. I don't know what kind of bug that is, but look, he's actually came over here. Ooh, he's crawling. He's not flying, which is weird. Never seen that in my life before. But I guess you see all kinds of things in the garden. These are the blueberries. As you can see, there's plenty of blueberries on there. I gotta come get them off. Same here. Tomato. This is another tomato plant. It's got some yellowing leaves I gotta come out here and get. But there is a tomato on there. Have some tomatoes over here too, as you can see. Wrapping these things up so the deer won't come and just chomp on them. This is a Moringa plant, and it has been growing like crazy. The deer has chomped on the lilies. The okra, covered them up so they can stop getting chomped on too. More lilies the deer done chomped on. These are some beans. Lots of flowers, waiting for the beans still. It's been pretty hot. Put some onions. Those are store-bought green onions. And in here, I think it's Swiss chard. They were planted a couple days ago, so waiting on them to come up. My little citronalis was even suffering because it was hot. This was part of that other plant over there, that other tomato plant over there that broke off. So I put it in here. This here thing is my water meter where I'm testing. I just stick it into the soil to see if my plants are moist. And as you can see, this one is pretty moist, so it doesn't need any water. That's how that works. Here the veggie pot has Marconi pepper on it. Those were much bigger for me last year, so I don't know what's going on in here in the veggie pot. It's not doing too well in the veggie pot. Might have to take that out so it can grow to its potential. There's a few carrots I need to probably pull and wait until they get a little bigger. Some lettuce I have to get, trying to wait till a few of those leaves get a little bigger as well. I'm not sure if this is grass, and if it is, I'm wondering how it got in here. I did plant some beet and butterhead lettuce, but I know that's not a butterhead lettuce. Over there, more carrots, kale that I've harvested from. Some peppers. Like I said, the peppers are not really doing well in here. I'm going to have to take them out of there. So we'll see. I actually planted some more Swiss chard back here. As you can see, they're right here. Coming up, I planted some spinach, and I don't know if that's it, but if it is, that's that, because I planted more spinach seeds, the New Zealand spinach. So we'll see what's going to happen. I can tell you right now, this veggie pot, I either put the wrong things in or it's too hot, but it's really not performing this year. Not yet anyway. But here is the garden. It's not that bad out here, but like I said, you can get a panorama view of everything in my garden right here. Sorry about the noise. There's a plane flying over here. You can look at the green stalk is not doing bad. Well, I guess you could tell that the deer has been trampling, because I got this blue tarp down, and you can see how they've been tearing it up as they trample across, trying to figure out what to eat on next. And the cilantro is doing good, and the green stalk, I've been very pleased with it. It's performing. At the bottom, you just turn it around for the sun to get to everything. At the bottom here, I put some cucumbers here. Actually, it says green. What? Oh, this says a green summer squash, so that's what that is. There. I thought it was a cucumber, but it's not. Those are beans, and they're not doing too much. Okay, this is a lemon cucumber, and it's not doing too much. I think this is lemon cucumber as well. It's not looking too well in here, so we'll see. The little dwarf beans, they're not doing too well. Haven't gotten anything from them. But the strawberries, like I said, love this thing. And the cilantro I have harvested from here, and it grew back like I didn't harvest it, and it was delicious. Woo! So, like I said, panorama view of the garden. Have to cover everything up with this purple foil. It's just I got this off of Amazon, and so I want to keep the garden looking at least some kind of pretty, and it works well to keep the deer away from the plants. So, yep. All right, that's it for the garden tour for today. You all have a blessed day. Definitely stay hydrated in this heat. I know it's very hot, and it's killing even the smallest animals. Yesterday we had to take a dead frog out of the backyard because it died because it was so hot. And I even had a little bee on this purple pot here, and I had to sweep him off into the grass because it was too hot for him. He actually died, and I felt bad. I need those bugs. So have a wonderful. You stay blessed, and until next time, enjoy your day and stay hydrated. Bye-bye.